welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Always a team that makes a flashy entrance when they're on the road. Now we'll see if they can back it up on the court. Surveying the landscape outside the arena, it's another beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Marcus Morris.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot.
And we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie?
Thanks, B.A. Well, the Clippers are super talented, and now they're starting to gel. Paul George said the chemistry is amazing. He said, quote, "This team has a real bond. It's fun. We're locked in. We're together. It's one of the best locker rooms I've been around. We're going to continue to build off that." Guys?
Oh, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Dwight Howard, Avery Bradley out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the three, the small forward. And for the Clippers, the 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Zubac finds Jackson. And the three-pointer goes.
First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
No problems knocking that one down.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
James outside. From 13, shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
We call that turn the lights out because LeBron, from that range, put as many bodies on him as you want. It doesn't matter.
Leonard against Howard. And Jackson, here we go. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Jackson's got 5 now.
This is one of the many things Paul George has done to help their offense. Effective ball movement.
Back to Bradley. Pass to Howard. The three, James. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
That's tipped. Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Here's Davis. They get the rebound. Leonard outside, driving in, and the dunk by Leonard.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Number 1, Los Angeles.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
To the paint. Outside Augustine. The three is up. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
DJ Augustine has turned himself into a feared three-point threat. Beautiful.
Leonard against Monk. Count it. Good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Davis hits.
That's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
And they're pushing it up. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Leonard double team. Jackson down low. He's covered by Augustine. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 9 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Monk passes to Davis. Baseline try. And the jumper is good.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
The Clippers have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Clippers, Nicholas Batum. Amir Coffey.
1:52 left in the first.
Luke Kennard.
Pass to Powell. The three is up. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expands his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up.
Over to the wing. Here's Augustine. They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. Here's James. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Oh, and another three for the Clippers. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Davis on the double team. Pass to Coffey. Back to Powell. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Inside. Pass to Powell. An easy two on the layup. Powell's got 5 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Count it.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Avery Bradley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That one falls for Powell.
Live from L.A., Norman Powell. 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
From deep, Melton. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. But you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make it.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Luke Kennard out there with Norman Powell. And it's Bullock in at the three. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Shot is good by Reeves. The Clippers in the lead. Powell outside. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Poke loose. Pass to Reeves. Here's Melton. Here's Reeves. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. He's got 6.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Away team foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team.
Timeout called. The Clippers.
Take a timeout.
So for the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Batum. George comes in for Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Powell.
Reggie Jackson.
Sinks it from distance.
You have now got to respect the three-point shooting ability of Marcus Morris. He understands now he's got to take that shot.
From deep, Melton fires in the triple. Melton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years, and if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Tillman misses. The Clippers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Melton with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. From downtown. And Melton is good for 3. Melton's got his second bucket of the night.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Leonard for 3. Knocks down the long take. Leonard's got 9.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. The field for the three-point contest is just about set. And no matter what the final list looks like, it's going to be an incredible competition.
It just always is. The winner gets to stake claim as best shooter in the world. And that's a title lots of guys in this league really want.
Well, you look at James, He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
George for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Well, you love how Paul George gets his feet under him first on these catch and shoot. His pre-shot routine is so important.
Back to Davis. Pass to Melton. 5 on the clock. And here's Davis. Melton passes to James. Count it. His third and 5 attempts.
Boy, LeBron James is making that. Wow. Good luck. Because when he's dialed in and shooting the ball, there's no defense that can deal with him.
Back to Jackson. Leonard outside. Fires from the wing. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his third assist of the night. James against George. James attacking. And it's James with the jam.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half of basketball. Check by Davis. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see a shot go in. Nicely done.
Here's Bradley. That one off the back iron and out.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Buries it from 3.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
Davis, the pass to James. Puts one up from 19, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by James.
LeBron James.
James has got 3 assists tonight. Now the Clippers with it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
There's Jackson with the 3, and the Clippers in again from deep.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
That's good from George. So both teams changing it up here. George hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And that's not going to go. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Reggie Jackson is having one of those nights. He had 12 points and 3 assists. Kenny, what'd you think about the Clippers?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Anthony Melton out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the four-man position. Outside for Davis. Shoots over Zubac. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the #1 pick in the 2012 NBA draft, Davis has dominated since day one. And I think that'll continue for many years to come.
That free throw good from Davis. He does not get the second one. James passes to Davis. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. All right, a chance to check out stats for Norman Powell.
And it's incredible how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His percentage from deep is coming way up, and that's going to help his team. You can never have enough shooters out there on the floor.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard. Here are the teams picking up the most steals this season. The Lakers, #1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes. They apply a ton of pressure.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Leonard against James. On the wing, Bradley. Pass to Howard. James outside. 5 to shoot. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Leonard gets the bucket.
Well, one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I am going to take over.
And Davis slams it home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's George. He's covered closely. And George with the jam.
Well, Paul George just putting on a show right now. He's been around this league for a long time. The confidence is there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 1. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 9.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Reeves. Drops in the 3. And the Lakers lead by 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Got a piece of it. It's a one-on-one situation. Shoots from 14. Here's Monk. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Ooh, wasted no time on that one. George has got 16 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
Fires the three. Augustine can't get it to go. There's the block. Pass to Howard. The 17-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Well, this is a sign that Dwight Howard is adding to his game. Really good job at this stage of his career to knock down the mid-range.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Powell outside. Pass to Kennard. Here's Bullock. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Kennard gets the assist. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Here's Reeves, defended by Kennard. Augustine can't get it to go.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Bullock. He's covered by Augustine. Pass to Powell from behind the arc. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And slam dunk by Jordan. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
The Clippers trail. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Back to Bullock. Pass to Batum. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 2.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Augustine. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Augustine's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, how about that response? Anything you can do, I can do better.
Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Here's Bullock. He's covered by Augustine. Pass to Powell. Now here's Zubats. Powell outside. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And he comes up with a bucket.
The size advantage gives him a nice, clean look from mid-range.
Back to Tillman. Jordan with it. Here's Reeves. Fires from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The Los Angeles Lakers They're up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubats at center. Norman Powell out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Coffey in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
It's amazing to me the defensive instincts Avery Bradley has. This guy's focused, and he's a lockdown defender.
Here's Powell. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Bradley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, it doesn't matter the defender at this point. Avery Bradley is just too good in maintaining his balance well on the contested jumper.
Pass to Powell. 3-pointer off the mark. To the inside. Batum pulls it in. The drive by Powell goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Here's Davis. They get it back to the middle. And here's Melton. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Bradley. Here's James. And right on target. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
God. And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see, huh?
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Gabriel, he's checked in for James. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. To the paint. And he stuffed that one home.
Mr. Morris, no doubt.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Howard's shot's good.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
Well, Bradley is remarkable at taking it to the rack. He just uses exceptional speed, Avery, and that athleticism to pick up these fouls.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
How about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, massive three-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Stolen by Davis. On the wing, Bradley. Beyond the arc. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now Davis. Melton finds Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
The ability of Dwight Howard to sprint the floor in transition. Such a good job putting pressure at the rim.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Now here's Leonard. Knocked loose. Pass to Gabriel. There's the triple. He drops it from range. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Come on, get loud for your Clippers.
Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Pass to Zubac. To win the run. And it's good on the layup.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Leonard outside. Takes the three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
From deep, Melton. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's tipped. Here's Davis. Howard, the pass to Davis. A shot from the low post is good. Davis has got 23.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Leonard, left side. George for three. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Down low. Pass to Bradley. Leonard against Melton. And there's a whistle. That goes on to Anthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Clippers. Nicholas Batum. Rodney Hood.
Here's Hood. Here's Hood. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Remains LA basketball.
36 seconds left in the game. Back to Batum. Just 5 to shoot.
Don't you love that AB wants to contest every shot? This guy puts his speed to such good use.
Pass to Howard. From the arc. Shot is good by Reeves. And the Lakers lead by 16.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Bradley. This one for three. He connects.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
Whole court dream team, 92 Olympics.
Don't it know it's hard to see a brand new day is at my feet. Now singing low, slow and sweet, giving more soul, giving all of me. Love feels like gold to me. Might not be a damn man, it shines for me. Love feels like gold to me. Inside, talk to me, sing it.